Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Michelle and I am a flight attendant for a major US airline based in San Francisco, California. I vlog about my trips and I do my best to take you guys with me. Tomorrow we have a standby reserve assignment, and standby reserve or airport alert, if you are new here and you don't know what that is, it's where we sit at the airport for 4 hours and we are used for any last minute needs. I don't like standby. I have said it so many times. I don't like it, but yet I get it pretty often. And it's at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow, and it is 9:30 p.m. right now, so I'm just about to get into bed because I'm waking up around 5:15 a.m. It has been raining in the Bay Area for the past week and a half now. It's been just there's been some floods, high winds, a lot of rain, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get something tomorrow. I know it should be raining tomorrow and all throughout the night, but we will cross our fingers that it's a good trip. Okay, so it's 6 a.m. I'm about to get dressed. I've done my makeup and everything, and I found out when I woke up this morning that the FAA had a system-wide ground stop. All airlines, all airports in the nation. So I'm expecting that means that there will be a lot of trips in open time and that I will probably get something, so we shall see what that is. Since I've been a flight attendant in the last almost 5 years, I've never seen something like this where the whole system is just shut down and all domestic departures have halted. So should be an adventure today. Okay, so I just got to the employee lot. It is 6:42 a.m. My standby is at 7:30. And like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get something. There is a lot in there because of the ground stop, and it's also raining here in SF, so that usually adds some complications too. Wish me luck. Let's hope it's something good. I am so nervous. I hate standby, you guys. It stresses me out too much. Okay everyone, I apologize for being a terrible vlogger today. I haven't vlogged at all pretty much since the morning, and that's because today was crazy. Let's chat. When I checked in for airport standby at 7:30 a.m., we were just getting out of a FAA system-wide outage. And what that means is that everybody couldn't fly. No domestic departures had taken off from the hours of 2 a.m. Eastern time to 9 a.m. Eastern time. So that's 11 p.m. Pacific to 6 a.m. Pacific. And that includes every airline from every airport in the US. This wasn't just a My Airline thing. This wasn't just a weather thing in a certain area. This is a nationwide ground stop, which, if you could imagine, was pretty rough, because I think what people don't realize is planes and flights aren't isolated. So your plane comes from somewhere else and then goes somewhere else. Your crew usually comes from somewhere else and goes somewhere else. And there's not just an endless supply of planes. So what happens when there's a big ground stop or big delays like this is planes get stuck places, and so things get delayed, or your flight attendant and pilot crews could go illegal, exceed their maximum duty time, or they misconnect, and it just causes a domino effect of delays. So there were so many things delayed, and it was just a really stressful standby because I knew I was going to get something. I just didn't know what. And they basically did a musical chairs with crews, and they switched a bunch of things up, so I ended up getting a trip, and it's a 2-day trip. We did SFO Houston, San Antonio, and my flight was just very hectic and crazy. Everyone was really nice. I was working first class. Everybody was really nice in first class, but I know there were a lot of people in the back who had been delayed since the night before because the ground stop started at 11 p.m. So there were a lot of people who were on the red eye that couldn't make it, and so they were at the airport all day. I totally understand how frustrating it is to misconnect or to have your flight delay or to have to sleep at the airport. Trust me, like, I totally get it. It's just a hard thing when it's like we have no control over it as flight attendants. We can't control something like the FAA grounding flights. So if you are ever in this situation, please remember that your flight attendants don't have the power to we don't have the power to overrule the FAA, basically, and we are just doing our best. So please be nice to your flight attendants, gate agents, pilots, and service workers. But anyway, so we did that, and then my San Antonio flight was delayed out of Houston because our aircraft was coming in from somewhere that was delayed because of the ground stop. So just a lot of delays, a lot of craziness. Tomorrow we work where am I? San Antonio to SFO, and we land in SFO around 10 a.m. and I already have a standby assignment for 10:55 p.m. tomorrow night. So I basically have a day over at home. I have 12 hours of rest at home, which means, I'll probably get home around 11 a.m. and I'll probably have to leave for the airport around 9:40 p.m. So I'm not looking forward to that because I do not like standby, and that is just a really late standby to have. But when I got into this hotel room, I honestly just didn't want to vlog or anything. I just went straight to the gym. And then when I came back, I was thinking I think this would be a good vlog to do because I think it showcases the not so glamorous side of being a flight attendant. Our schedule changes and we're not in control of a lot of things. I only have a 12-hour layover, minimum rest layover here in San Antonio in a hotel that, not trying to sound like a snob or anything, it's just definitely not one of my favorite hotels that we stay at. And then I go home and I have standby again tomorrow. So I just thought, I'll vlog it and show that not every day I get to drink my boba by the Opera House, or not every day I get to drink wine by the Eiffel Tower, Some days you're in San Antonio watching Friends on your TV. And I am just thankful that we got where we had to be safely, and that really is the top priority. So everything is done for passenger safety. And I am very, very grateful that we were safe today. Anyways, it is 10 p.m. now. I have a 5:38 wake up time for a 6:38 van, and we worked that one flight. I need to get some good rest because my sleep schedule is going to be pretty jacked up, I'm sure. I will talk to you in the morning. Good night. Everyone, it is day 2 of 2 of this trip, but it is day 3 of 5 on reserve. It is 6:26 a.m. I'm about to head down for my 6:38 a.m. shuttle. We're working just one flight back, San Antonio to SFO. It should be about, I think it's blocked at 4 hours, but I'm sure the flight time will be less than that, maybe around 3:30. And I am working the baby bus, which is our Airbus 319. It's our smallest configuration of the Airbus, and I will be beverage aisle today. And we get in around 10 a.m. and I have to relax and rest up because I have to be back at the airport around 10 p.m. So love that for me. But yeah, let's make this a good day. Make this a good flight. Hey everyone, so I'm back in my room here in the Bay Area, and it is 10:50 a.m. and I have to be back at the airport at 10:55 p.m. for airport standby. My flight was really good. It was pretty empty. We had tons of open seats, so service was a breeze and a lot of people were sleeping. Everyone was very, very nice. And then we just landed in San Francisco, and one of the girls, we're all on reserve. One of them was basically going into her days off, so she wasn't used. I had standby tonight, and then the other girl got turned. So what that means is when she got in, and she was supposed to be done with her trip, they reassigned her to something else. So she went right away to Nashville right after we got into SFO. So definitely the FAA outage has put all the airlines in kind of desperation mode, and they're using all the reserves. We have no more reserves available for today. We have depleted everyone, and we are I'm expecting this week and next week to be pretty busy. I am going to eat some food, unpack and repack my suitcase, and then probably just take it chill for the rest of the day. I might try to nap, and then I'm also probably gonna get in some movement, maybe like nothing crazy, like go for a walk or something like that, because it's kind of hard. I don't know if I'll be used tonight, so I don't want to tire myself out too much, but I'm feeling good for now, but I'm feeling very hungry, so I'm gonna eat and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, I'm in the process of unpacking and repacking, and I'm really just taking out my dirty clothes, like my dirty workout clothes and my dirty underwear and socks, and I'm gonna put new ones in, and I think pretty much everything else is going to stay the same. Okay, everyone, it's 9:24. I'm all packed up. I have my makeup on. I'm just gonna get dressed and do my hair, and I cannot believe we are going back to the airport. Literally 12 hours ago, I was still in flight, and now we are getting ready to drive back for airport standby. This is the latest airport standby I have ever had. I've had them at like 9:30 and 9:45 before, but I've never had it at 10:55, so yeah, wish me luck. I don't know if there will be anything. I think I'm just basically there to cover anything that's delayed, so we shall see. I have no idea what's in store. Okay guys, just got to the employee lot. I saw that they used the 3 people in front of me. So I think I'm the only one left on standby. I'll keep you updated. We'll see what happens. So I did not get used off standby, and I was released kind of early because if you were like the last standby or a late standby, you don't have to stay the full 4 hours sometimes. Sometimes they let you go before or after the last flight of the night is in the air. And so the last flight in the air took off around, I think, almost 1 a.m. And so I called at 1:20 and got released. Hi guys, I'm back in my house now. I'm kind of whispering because everybody else is sleeping because it's 2 a.m. But that concludes this adventure. I still have 2 more days on call, so tomorrow, I guess today, and the day after. So we'll see what we get. I'm definitely planning on getting something, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't like super glamorous, super exciting. I didn't like do that much, but I think it accurately depicts what life on reserve is like. So I hope it gave you a better understanding, especially people who are interested in applying to be a flight attendant. But thank you so much for your support. Talk to you in my next one.